Hello and welcome to SIBO Volatility 411. My name is Dan Deming and I'm with KKM Financial. We're looking at a VIX cash right around 1650 or unchanged on the session. However, earlier in the session, we did see the cash push up to 18.06, which is basically a 2-week high for the VIX cash. And we are seeing the VIX cash trending higher this week, even though the SPX is holding at or near all-time highs. Some selling pressure to start the session, and it feels like momentum is waning up here a little bit, and I think that's why you're seeing the shifting dynamic in the vol structure. Because when you look at realized volatility, 10-day realized volatility is actually down 3.5% week over week, excuse me, from 10.5% down to 7%. So we're seeing quite a significant drop in short-dated realized volatility. At the money straddle in the SPX, the implied level of 12.5% week over week, and that's basically unchanged or slightly elevated, but still at the low end of the range for the year. And the skew factor, the CBOE skew index is 144, and that's again unchanged basically from last week's levels. Now, when you look at the roll market in the VIX futures, we're seeing that widen this week as November, December futures continue to widen out. $2.30 and $2.20 in that roll market currently. And we are seeing the entire futures curve shifting higher today, with all the futures up about 20 cents currently, all the way out to April of next year. And I do want to point out the compression of the cash to the front month future has taken place this week. I mentioned last week how wide it was. You're seeing that narrow to $2.30 this week as the VIX cash has trended higher, and these futures have pretty much held the levels where they were trading last week. VVIX, measure implied volatility in the VIX options, 107. Holding pretty steady this week, nothing too outside of where it's been trading. Now, we did see a low of 100 last week, which is the lowest level in quite some time. But again, it's found a pretty tight range here between 100 to 110 this week. And when you look at the activity in the VIX options, not so much in the puts this Friday, and unlike the last couple of Fridays where we saw a lot of action in the puts, we're seeing more call trading today in November and December, highlighted by the December 21.35 call spread, which went up about 4,000 by 12,000 times. Next week, I want to point out lots to deal with next week as we kick off a new month. We have earnings continuing to unroll or come out. We are seeing data points highlighted by manufacturing service data points and unemployment at the end of the week. And the Fed will be announcing its policy or rate decision in the middle of the week.